All right, welcome back, PSC Sports Talk. You got Papa E and Max, who wants to be the man.
Who is the man?
Yeah, okay, yeah. All right,
Yeah.
some random sports topics. Oh, I didn't even change no color, so it's going to be blue today. Um, hey, Byron Scott. Say goodbye to Byron. That's all I
That
got to
should be perfect.
say. You think him and Elway will get the same
Yeah,
start?
Byron Scott. Kind of, no, probably not. They'll probably be in different prisons. You know, yeah, they'll probably be in different prisons. Colorado and Los Angeles, Cali. White, black. I mean, a couple of different
Hey,
reasons why they'd be in different prisons.
Elway
Um,
may not even go to jail. He may get out of it.
right. I
Let's
mean,
see.
accidents happen when you're drinking and fucking golf carting.
The Utah Hockey Club announced their nickname logo, posted it. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I guess people from the area liked it. The fans had to vote on it. My first choice was the Yeti, which was their first choice, but Yeti, the cooler company, kind of said, "Whoa, buddies," and gave them that. So
What?
yeah,
What a bunch of fuckers.
so just think, you open a Yeti cooler and out comes a little baby Yeti or something. I mean, great Christmas ideas. They're not thinking of the potential here. But so did you see who it is?
Right.
Did you see what
They
the
took
name is
part
yet?
of it. Yeah, it's a mammoth, right?
It's the Utah Mammoth. Personally,
Yeah,
I
it's the
don't like the
mammoths,
name
right?
Mammoth. I'd have stayed with the Utah Hockey
Right.
Club. But I do have to say the logo looks okay. Their white jersey looks a lot better. Um, I did message Jeff a little bit ago. They've got his approval.
I haven't
He,
seen the
he
logo
likes it.
yet.
Um, but they will be the Utah Mammoth, I think, starting next season.
Nice.
Limited jerseys went on sale today at the. I didn't realize the Delta Center was still there. Went on sale at the Delta Center. City. Oh,
Yeah, I think they're tearing it down to build their new arena. I think.
well, maybe they'll build a new one, then tear it down. Just throwing that out there. Gotta have a place. Unless they can play outdoors all the time, that'd be
Maybe.
kind of cool. The
Maybe.
basketball players would complain. It's
Josh
too
Smith wants
cold.
that.
I can't play outside. The wind is throwing my shot off.
It wouldn't matter. They don't win
Um,
that many games, anyways.
uh, well, even the visiting teams, they would complain. Let's see what else we got. I was just reading Vince McMahon and his lawsuit with that Janelle Grant. A judge has allowed her to amend the lawsuit, but it does not stop the defendants, who in this case are Vinnie Mac and John Laurinaitis, from taking it to arbitration. She
Right.
just gets to add in a bunch more stuff. So Vinnie Mac, he he's trying to get an arbitration, so he probably doesn't go to jail. That's probably what it's going to come down to. Oh wait, I don't think he can go to jail. I think this is civil. I think this is all about the money.
How can he go to jail? He can't go to jail. It's civil.
That's what I was just saying.
It's all about money. It's not about
Um,
going to jail. I mean, it's all about civil.
what else we got for any random topics? You got something?
No, not this time. I don't have any mind blowing topics this week. No
Okay.
Kanye, no teachers, uh, thing like that this week. I'm sorry. I will do better next time.
All right. All right. Next time. All right.
The
Well,
Diddy
let's
trial
start.
though did start this week though, so
Who?
I'm sure I'll have something next week. With again, the Diddy trial started this week. P
Oh, really?
Diddy,
Oh, diddy.
Diddler, yeah. Yeah, the Diddler's trial started this week.
So you
Yeah,
think
so
if
I'm sure I'll have some juice next week on some.
do you think if Diddy gets out, he's going to have another Diddy party, little celebration? I bet he does.
It probably would not be a good idea. I'm
I,
sure he does. He's a narcissist. Of course he will.
so all right,
But maybe this really does turn his life around because he was pretty fucked up on drugs when he went to jail. So
doesn't mean he's stopped in jail. All right, NBA playoffs. Minnesota Golden State.
touche.
Um, damn for Minnesota is all I gotta say.
Minnesota choked. They choked one away. Steph
I don't
Curry missed 3 quarters of the fucking game, and you lose at
true.
home.
Edwards got kind of put in his place. He kind of needed to. I mean, that was rough. And I think with Golden State winning, didn't that mean that all the road teams have won the first game this round?
It's actually the last 6 NBA games have been won by the underdog.
Well, the underdog, but I think this is the first time all the road games in this round have won game one. Now, we'll get to another one in a minute. But so Curry, his hamstrings hurt. You know, they're saying it's going to be at least a week. I bet he misses 2 games. Um, does Minnesota need to win those 2 games to stay in this series? Do you think if they win one out of the 2, they'll be all right, or what do you think?
Was back as well. If they go up 2-0, Steph is not playing in game 4. There's no way. If they can win one out of these 2 games, I don't think he plays the third one. But if it's tied 2-2, I think he'll tough it out and play. He won't be the normal Steph Curry, but he'll at least go out there and stand in the corner and fucking bomb threes. He can do that.
Okay, so Minnesota, how many of these games that Steph misses do they need to win? If he misses 2, do they need to win both, or you think they can survive by only winning 1?
They need to win it. If he misses 2, they got to win at both of them.
Yeah, I would agree.
They
Then
have
you
to
got
win every game Steph doesn't play. They have.
now. Do you think Jimmy Butler comes around complaining, I can't do it by myself? You know, just like he did in Miami. I can't play Miami. Jimmy Crybaby Butler.
No, because Draymond would fucking take him in the corner and beat his ass.
Well, Draymond needs to do that anyway. He needs to do that for the way he acted in Miami, just as a basketball player, not as his teammate.
Well, he might have. He might have. You never know. I mean, this is behind closed doors. He might have.
All right, so your take
Draymond
right
knows
now.
when to look around in the corner for cameras now. He knows. He knows he's got to look for a camera.
And make sure there's nothing around. Okay, guys, we can't be doing this one. Your take on this game or this series after
Right.
game
He
one.
knows it's better. Right. Hey, wait till the reporters leave, then I'm whipping your ass.
Do you think who do you think wins this series?
I still think it's. I think it's Golden State.
You think it's
I
Golden State's?
I can't bet against Steph Curry. I just the guy has done. I still think another season, but I think that they're going to beat Minnesota. I mean, again, Steph Curry does not play for 3 quarters of the game, and you still lose. And you weren't even in the game though. That's the whole thing. Is Golden State just kind of just kept the foot on the gas and kept it at about 10 points most of the game. It was never even close.
All right, so you're thinking Golden State. I'm thinking
I think Golden
if
State, yeah.
Minnesota goes down 0-2, they're done, and they should be if they can't win with Curry not being in there, which they
Oh
showed
yeah.
game one. They couldn't because Edwards was what 1 point in the first half. One point in the first half.
Yeah.
I mean,
0 for 8.
George Murison probably could have done better in that situation. Yeah, I threw that one out there.
Hey now. Don't be fucking talking shit about Jorge Marathon, all right?
Hey, I was saying he could have done better.
The fucking
He probably
G.
has.
All right.
All right, so that's that
I'm just
series.
saying.
Next series, Indiana Cleveland. Cleveland is down 2-0. Second best record in the league, best top seed in the East. And
Tyrese.
been good games.
The most overrated player, voted by players in the NBA, the most overrated player in the league, Tyrese Halliburton. In 2 of the last 3 games, Tyrese Halliburton has fucking won the game. I think the players don't know
Got it
what they're
wrong.
talking about. They've been getting these kind of things wrong for 50 years. They've been getting this kind of shit wrong.
Well, why do
wait,
they even
not
have?
Mel Kiper. Sorry.
I mean, is that even an award? Most overrated player? That's kind of like an insult. That's an insult.
I don't know where that whole vote thing came from, but this is out there that Tyrese Halliburton is the most overrated player in the NBA. And again, since that has come out,
It's gone nuts.
the man has hit 2 fucking game winners.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's rephrase this. Misses a free throw person, takes it back behind the 3-point arc, and fucking hits it in a dude's eye. The guy is a fucking champ. And led the league in assists.
So do you think, because they're going back, they should be going to Indiana now for at least the next 2. So do you think you're going to hear the home fans chanting overrated every time he touches the ball? Got to give him a little extra drive.
No,
I mean, come on.
way. No way. Because it didn't really work for Shane. It didn't work for your boy. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute too. But it didn't really work for him when they were chanting for him. I'm just saying.
Now, it would have been interesting.
All that did is piss. We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Now, what the Cleveland fans should have done, every time he touched the ball the first 2 games, they should have been chanting, "Where's your daddy? Where's your daddy?" That the Cleveland fans should have been thrown out there. Where was that?
And that probably would have pissed him off a little bit. I mean,
well, it might have pissed. I mean, it should have. But would it have affected him to take over a game, or do you think it would have just got under his skin and made him kind of choke a little bit? Because there you're getting a little personal one.
I don't know. Right.
You know,
but
I don't remember seeing
kind
any
of a killer.
signs.
You know what I mean?
I don't remember seeing any signs saying who's your daddy. I mean, or where's your daddy? Sorry, he knows who his daddy is.
They might have pulled them. They might have pulled them though. Maybe the NBA may have pulled them.
That's when you bring an empty poster board in there with some Sharpies and you make that shit right there and show it on TV. You know, at least let it get on there once. You know, you don't show it to them when you're walking in there.
Try. I mean, hopefully. Well, it's kind of tough not to, hey, let me see your sign, kid.
So
or old douchebag.
down 0-2. You think Cleveland can come back and win this series?
Nope. 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 Indiana.
Yeah, I would. I kind of have to agree. I think Cleveland may get the next one, but I don't know. Indiana may be at home and may come out with a statement at home. It's
I don't
different in
know.
the it's different in the playoffs. With your home crowd. It's just different.
Right. Well, but Indiana plays team basketball. Like they
They
don't
do.
have one guy. Well, I mean, Halliburton's their scorer, but it seems like every night they got
It's
six guys in double figures. You know what I mean?
yeah. Their second, third, and fourth options. They're hitting what they need to hit. They're doing what they need to do as a team.
Yeah, 15,
Uh,
18 points. Yeah, but
the
everybody scores. You know what I mean?
you're saying Indiana wins in how many games?
Gentlemen sweep.
All right, so 7 games. You're saying it's going to go 7 games.
No, no. I said gentlemen sweep. 5 games.
I was thinking 5 games myself. And they don't play today, do they? I think they play tomorrow again.
It also depends. See, I
Go ahead.
don't know how it. Yeah, they do. No, they play today. Them and OKC play today.
Yeah, I know like OKC plays today.
Actually, they're
Um,
probably on right now. To be honest with you,
let's just see. Scores. Um, um, no, today is Knicks and Celtics. Which funny we bring that up because guess what? Bam! That's the next one. Knicks and Celtics. Knicks stole that
the
one.
Knicks stole one at the Garden. I mean,
They
impressive.
did.
Well,
Yeah,
every game's kind of been stolen from the home team. The home team's pretty much dominated most of these games, and then
yeah,
back and steals it from them. Well,
but the
except
Knicks.
for Golden State, but
I don't remember which player it was, but they literally stole the ball. They literally took the ball from him at the end of the game. I mean, so they literally stole it. They literally said, "My ball, bitch." Um, who you got tonight?
yeah. Well, like we talked about off air, uh, the Celtics. There's no 4 or 60 field or from the 3 point line tonight.
So you got Celtics tonight.
They are going to be bury them.
All right, you're kind
Oh
of
yeah,
breaking up there.
hell yeah, I got the Celtics. See, Celtics. Where the fuck? Yeah, see.
Yeah, it's right there. I see them.
Always go for Boston.
Okay. I think this series probably going to go 7.
I'm
In
just
all
calling me. It's
honesty,
not important.
I think this is going to go 7. Who you think's going to win this series?
Boston.
Boston. How many games?
They're the champs. So probably 7.
And I think Kristaps Porzingis
I don't
is
know. It's
supposed to
split up
play
though.
today, so he's supposed to be back. We'll see. I guess I didn't even know he missed game 1
That's
because
good.
I only saw the end of this one. All right.
Wait,
Anything else?
Horford was in there anyways. Horford's not bad though.
Yeah, he's a great 5 to 10 minute guy.
I don't see the Celtics. Oh, like 25. Okay, 20. Okay, maybe 15.
That's yeah.
uh, I I am surprised. I am surprised that the Celtics lost at home in Game One. But again, you got to beat the champs, and I don't see Boston shooting 25% from the 3 point line for this whole series. There's no way.
Right, and this you may have said this when you were kind of breaking up. How
What's
many
up?
3 pointers did they shoot in that game?
60 NBA record in playoffs.
They put up 60, 25% of it. Yeah,
They hit 50, 60.
wow. That's and they literally had the ball stolen from them at the end. Literally.
Well, even with that stupid analytics math that they have, shooting 25%, even if they are 3 pointers, is not going to win you very many games.
No, it's not. But hey, they still had what 5 seconds left when they inbounded, and they couldn't have passed it around. I mean, they literally stole it from the Celtics in Game One. I think tonight Celtics come out.
Yeah,
I think Celtics are going to rout them today.
I do too.
I think it's going to
I think it's going to
be
be a 20, 25 point, no questions game.
yeah. I think they come out proving a point. Then of course the Knicks will come out the next
But if the
game.
Knicks keep it close, if the Knicks keep it close and can win this one,
Did you say if the
yeah,
Knicks
if the
keep
Knicks
it
win this
close?
one though, Boston could be. If they can keep it close and win this, I mean, they might win the series at that point.
Yeah,
But again,
it's
I just don't
possible.
see Boston going cold again. I don't. Not at home.
No, I see them. I see tonight being a rout. All right,
Yeah, definitely.
Oklahoma City, Denver. Um, the former team that used to reside and play up in the Seattle area, which when they were moving down here, I'm pretty sure I called every step of the way how it was going to go down. And I remember that dipshit on your Facebook page. It was like, no, 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 no. And yeah, I remember that. I don't remember his name, but yeah, I just named him dipshit number 123. Um, this to me is probably my favorite series. Not because I do like the Thunder, I do, but Denver ended up what? The fourth seed? Was that correct?
Yeah, they must be.
Um,
Yeah,
I mean, in all honesty, I think whoever wins this series probably going to win and make it to the finals. Probably win the finals. I mean, because your other West is Minnesota and Golden State, and
Steph's
I
double
think
hurt now.
I think these are the two best teams, even with Steph in the lineup. I think these are the two best teams out of the West. Hey, it was a great game one. Um, your boy Hockey, sorry, um, that guy he did pretty good. Um, Thunder definitely got to work on. Hey, Shea's going to score his points, but somebody else got to score some points. Someone else got to step up. I mean, I know Caruso and Dort were helping on some threes, but we watched most of that game, and they were up by quite a bit for a while. They just should have kept the gas going, but I think you also can't have your two bigs getting foul trouble. They were foul trouble, what,
Then Jokic.
early in the fourth?
They had 4 in the fourth. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think it was very early in the fourth.
But then Jokic just took him downtown or down to the paint and just fucking abused him.
Yeah, but you know what? Yet let Jokic score his points. To me, I mean, let him score them. You got to stop the other guys because it was Gordon that killed him, especially at the end. He, he had that shot. Damn
Yeah,
it.
Gordon had like 18 points. Yeah. Well, and
Um,
that dunk too. The dunk was pretty badass. Yeah, earlier too.
you know, and the Thunder's a good defensive team. They're just going to have to lay a little bit off of Jokic so they don't get so many fouls on their two bigs. Because I don't think they have a third one. And even their bigs aren't
I
real
don't know.
big. I mean, Chet's tall, but you know, he's Manute Bowl
He's
big
like he's at half. He's half a Jokic.
and taller. Yeah. So do you think maybe next year
Maybe
Denver?
yeah, and still taller too.
You think next year Denver trades away Jokic because he's kind of out of shape?
Yeah, probably trade him to Dallas, right?
No,
Nico will
Nico won't
take him.
take him. Nico wants guys that are in shape. Um, and hey,
Right. So he
maybe
won't
Nico's
go
started a trend.
to Miami
Hey,
either. Then
let's get rid of our best player because he's a little bit out of shape, even though he's playing great. You know, just took us to the finals last year. You know, yeah, let's get rid of him. No, I don't. I was just throwing that in there to get a Nico dig in. Fire Nico. What else you got on this series?
Coach Jokic is doing a great job everywhere. He, as I've stated multiple times on this podcast, he is the MVP. He proved it in that game last night that he was the MVP. They were chanting MVP, MVP when Shea has the ball. You know what? What did Jokic do? Shoved it up his ass. 42 points, 22 rebounds, and 8 assists.
All right,
Yes. Uh, do I think it's a great
so
idea to just let? Do I think it's a good idea for them to let Jokic score points? No, because he still had 6 assists and he had 42 points. No, it's a bad idea to let him be a fucking scorer.
he
You
he
get the
he
ball
won't
out of his hands. Really, to beat him,
he won't
that's
he won't get more than 42. They
he
got to play
won't
smarter
what
defense on him.
pass the ball. The fuck he won't.
So okay, so you brought up MVP, which is going to be Shea. I've got this dollar
It
bill
already
right here.
it already is. It already is.
No, he's not. It hasn't been announced. Not
Okay.
this year. Do we want to wager?
How did we
Right here.
a
$1.
dollar?
$1.
Is
And
that a
no,
real
no
one?
quarters,
But I'll
no
bet a dollar.
coins.
I'll bet a
It, it's
dollar.
it's a dollar bill. No coins. I don't want no flipping pennies. If you're going to pay me in pennies when I win, it better be at least $10 in pennies. That I will accept.
What about a loony?
Huh?
A loony or a toonie? Shout out to my Canadian listeners.
We don't
Those are the
have any.
dollar and $2 coins from Canada, eh?
Hmm. All right, all right. I can take those. I can take that. You don't have them, but I can
So
take that. And they should be announcing that. They've announced every other award
okay,
but
so
that.
um, no, we looked yesterday. It said that it was him. It said it was Shea.
Yeah, today it says he's the favorite. AI is not the greatest thing out there. I'll just tell you that. Today says he's the favorite to winner because I looked it up. And I don't know how many more awards they have to go. I mean, do they have the guy with the best smelling feet after a
Hey,
game award?
as long as you're not, I cannot verify right now because my phone is across the room. But as long as it has not been announced as of right now, yes, I will bet you $1 that Jokic wins the MVP.
Yeah, they haven't announced
Versus
it
you
yet.
saying that Shea is going to win the MVP.
Yeah, Shea's
No,
gonna
like I
lose.
said, as long because I can't verify that it has been announced. I want to make sure I'm not getting Tom Sawyer here. But no,
No,
exactly. But
to my knowledge.
if one of those two does not win it for some reason, the bet is at push.
Okay, so to my knowledge, at 5:35 Central Standard Time p.m., it has not been announced. To my knowledge.
Right.
All right, so let's go back to the series,
So Jokic is going to win.
and it's not. So you're obviously taking Denver in this because I'm just telling you, Westbrook, he's going to lose them at least 2 games. Going to happen. So who you're taking Denver in how many
What about my
games?
man?
I said Westbrook is going to cost them at least 2 games.
Two? No. I'm going to say one, not two. Definitely one. I would say it's going to be Denver in 6.
See, I'm going to say
Denver in
Oklahoma
6.
City in 6. So
No,
Oklahoma City better come out balling
Denver's
tonight.
not losing at Mile High.
If Denver wins tonight,
They're
they
not
probably
losing at
will win
Mile
the
High.
series. Yeah, they
If Denver
will.
goes up 2-0, oh yeah. I don't see Oklahoma State coming back.
But
Again,
here's the thing: when they go to Mile High,
you got to
OKC
remember
they
though,
don't
they are
have
playing at altitude. That
right.
is still a deal. Especially,
They don't have as many bigs. Jokic he needs to breathe, and he can't do that in Mile High. Chet don't need much
he's used to
oxygen.
it.
None of the guys need
He's
that.
used to it.
What else you
Yeah,
got on the
Chet's gonna
series?
be walking around there all fucking high because he can't. Jokic is the MVP, and Murray needs to make sure he steps up, and Gordon needs to keep balling.
So I'm
And that
taking
little white
OKC
dude, number
tonight.
0, is pretty fucking good too.
Wait, Westbrook's not number 0?
You know what? I think no, I don't think he is. They got a white
Hmm.
dude that's number 0. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure.
So I'm taking OKC tonight. Who are you taking tonight?
I think okay. I think
Who are you taking tonight?
OKC.
Oh, wow. You think this is going to be the game Westbrook loses it for him, don't you? Because that's what I'm thinking.
Yep, this is
Ah,
the one.
all right.
Everything's going too well for them.
So what else we got? What else is out there? Baseball wise, I think the Cubs lost again today. They're still in first in their division.
Mariners want to come back.
They were. Um, that's I can't think of much else. Oh, NHL playoffs. If Jeff were here, he could tell us what's going on. But
Guys, Sheffield won in golf by a lot of strokes.
I'm sorry, we're talking about sports here, sir. We don't talk about NASCAR where the
I
cars
just
do it,
know, again,
or golf.
yeah. Okay, well, whatever.
Same
Oh
with horse
gosh,
racing.
thank you. See, you ruined my train of thought. I was going to say something brilliant. Now I don't remember what it was.
No, you weren't going to say anything brilliant.
Oh, I did watch uh, the Ben Roethlisberger footballing podcast with Jack Sawyer and the quarterback from Ohio State. And I'm really mad I can't remember his name right now.
Oh, Tom Sawyer. That was a good book.
No, Jack Sawyer. He was the defensive end. He was the guy that ripped the ball away from the Texas quarterback at the end of the Cotton Bowl to help Ohio State win the game and win the national title. He got drafted by the Steelers, as well as the quarterback from Ohio State. Uh,
Oh,
yeah. Good kid,
you're,
though. Super good kid. Uh, oh, shit. Battery's running low. What's that?
so real quick here, we didn't bring up you
Hold on. I got to plug in.
mentioned
Give me a second.
the Steelers. All right, we'll take a quick commercial break. Bloop, 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 bloop.
No, we're good. I just got to.
So while he's plugging in, I'm going to mention the Pittsburgh Steelers traded George Pickens to the Cowboys for pretty much shit, and I think that's about all Pickens was worth. And we'll get Max's opinion when he figures out how to plug in his computer. Let's read the ingredients in water. Huh? Why do they even put it on here? It's water. Best choice is the right choice. Kirkland is the next best.
All right. Choice. So you were saying
which one of these? Oh, sorry, I was passing time. Pickens traded from Pittsburgh to Dallas for pretty much shit. Your thoughts?
The Steelers were done dealing with his bullshit. He was coming up on his contract year, and they didn't want to pay him. So why not get something for him rather than get nothing for him? Makes sense. He's not going to work out in Dallas because Dallas has CeeDee Lamb.
My next question.
CeeDee Lamb is a fucking CeeDee Lamb is a greedy motherfucker, and he's not going to want his 120 plus catches a year to go down. Pickens he's going to be a good number 2 wide receiver. I do think CeeDee Lamb's productivity is going to go down a little bit because he deserves the ball. He is a deep threat, but I don't know. So I'm not writing the Cowboys in the Super Bowl yet. I'll say that.
No. This is not a Super Bowl winning move by them. They still haven't replaced their offensive line. Still has got to get better. I mean, Martin retired.
You know, this is a Jerry Jones move. This is a very
and when Jerry Jones makes moves in the last 30 years, it doesn't work out. I think what's going to happen is other teams are going to obviously they're going to double CD. And Pickens is going to have a shit year. I don't think Pickens will have a great year. And he should, being a number 2 with someone with like CeeDee Lamb. Not saying CeeDee Lamb's like the greatest out there, but he's the best on their team. You'd think he'd have a good season. I don't think he's gonna. I think he's too prima donna-y. Um, yeah, I've seen the way he doesn't try to catch some balls. Yeah, I don't even know if this helps him win that division. I don't think it does help him win that division.
No, because you got to go through the Eagles,
And
and Washington. The midgets.
No, I'm not talking about the Giants. Themselves. They'll shoot themselves in the foot. Themselves was the correct answer on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Eagles, Redskins,
Oh,
themselves.
Dak Prescott.
Then the Steelers, then a lot of other teams, then the Giants. Because the Giants still ain't going to be shit.
Right. Right. Will Howard, name of that quarterback. Will Howard.
Will Howard do
good
what?
kid. I think he's going to do well,
He's gonna do
especially
well.
if. Now,
They
who's on
don't have a
first?
quarterback
No.
yet. Will he be their
Good
quarterback?
He could be.
Is he the only quarterback on their roster?
I think that he would. No, they have Mason Rudolph, and
Oh yeah, they did get him back.
I don't remember the kid's name.
Aaron Rodgers kind of in a hole still.
A backup. No, it was maybe Joey Slot. No, not Joey Slot. I don't know. It was a backup quarterback, maybe even a third string quarterback. But it was the quarterback that he took over for in college. So they know each other already. So friendly quarterback room.
Basically, Mason
with
Rudolph and two nobodies. Gotcha. So, maybe. Oh,
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns.
Well, no, Will Howard is not a nobody. Will Howard is a quarterback.
Yeah, we'll see. The last Ohio State quarterback
National
that got drafted.
Champion quarterback.
That's so. Anywho, Cleveland Browns. Sanders has chosen number 2 or number 12, not number 2, to be like his mentor Tom Brady, which really threw me for a loop because I thought his mentor was his daddy. But I was reading today, and I should have remembered who wrote it. Because it's online and anybody can write anything.
No, his daddy is his daddy.
It's not his daddy's not his mentor, is what it came down to. But they were saying that Cleveland's going to cut Shitstain before they even get to training camp. I found that interesting.
It could happen. Sources.
Look, Jester Tucker
in your sources.
My sources, I should have remembered who this one was because I would have gave them props because they were the ones who wrote it. Justin Tucker, he gone. No comment.
No comment. Anybody you give a shot? Camp leg?
I think someone gives them a shot, but I don't think it's till the NFL comes out with their shit.
I don't.
Someone going to give them a shot. Look, the only one that hasn't.
I don't think anybody gives them a shot.
The only one that hasn't got a shot after their shit was Ray Rice. He's the only one that hasn't got another shot at something. I mean, look at Deshaun, the gropester.
Matt Araiza didn't until he was acquitted.
But he still
Matariza?
got another shot.
Well, he wasn't in the league yet, though.
He was in the league. They cut him
After
when
he
the
was
shit came down.
acquitted, not while he was
He
going through the
was.
shit.
He was. Who was he on? Was he on Buffalo? I think it was Buffalo that cut him.
Are you sure?
I'm 99% sure.
Yeah, Buffalo drafted him. He's on the Chiefs now, though, I think.
Yeah, because Buffalo cut him when it came down, and he's getting another shot. I think Tucker gets another shot. It's going to depend on the NFL investigation, which is going to take them most of the year, which I don't understand how when they spend millions of dollars to investigate. I mean, how long does it take to fly to Baltimore? And apparently, it was only a select small number of massage parlors. So you go to one massage parlor, you get them to come in, and you talk to them.
Yeah.
Go to the next one.
What is
It shouldn't take that long.
what is your definition of small amount?
I think it was only like 4. Apparently, he got kicked out of 2, but he says he didn't get kicked out of 2.
I heard it was like 18.
There's only
See,
16
that's not a small
girls.
amount.
There's only 16 girls. How's there 18?
Wait, whatever. Okay, fine. There's more than 2.
I said small amount.
I'm closer with 18 than you are with 2.
I didn't say 2. I said I
So
think it
you
was
think
4.
16 is a small amount? I think that's a large amount, personally.
I said like 4.
Small amount, I think, would be 5 or less.
Okay, that's an old one. I'm trying to find something that's up to date. So he was accused of like 16 women. I wasn't saying small amount of women. I'm saying the massage parlors he went to. He kind of went back to the same ones. Let's see. Okay, my bad. So you said 18. I was closer at 4 because it was 8. 8 different spas in the Baltimore area.
Okay.
So
But
that's.
in saying that, then, is that a lot?
Oh, 16 women is a lot. Dude's guilty.
I was at the few.
Just come out and say it.
But I mean, 8's a few. I would give that like a few. It's not a lot. I mean, it's a few.
I'm
More than
saying
a couple.
It's 8 massage parlors.
But
That
it's a
equals out
few.
to,
I mean, it's a
to
few.
two at a parlor. And he'll get a chance to kick again.
Is that
UFL, baby. UFL.
Justin Tucker comeback tour. It's
Hey,
50.
you know who's going to take him? The team that
The Raiders.
No, in the UFL. No, it was Arena Football. Oh, what's his name? Gruden bought into like an arena team or something. So he's back in football.
What? Really?
Yeah. He's like bought in part
When
owner
was
or
this?
something. The other day.
When?
Literally the other day.
Very recently, huh? Okay.
Yeah, the other
So
day.
he's still with Barstool then or no?
Less than 8 days ago.
Is he still with Barstool?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't read that. I just saw the headline.
Well,
I didn't like read the article. I just read the headline and said, oh, okay, cool. Which to me, Gruden should be back in the NFL because he ain't the only coach to say shit. Ain't no way he's the only one. Of any race. All of them coaches have said some derogatory stuff about other races.
Exactly.
We won't go into what
Exactly.
names. I mean, you might say it. I'm not. Um, I think that's about it.
I mean, we still have no subscribe. We still have no subscribers. So I mean, I guess I could go through the list, but someday we might have subscribers. So that would really fuck shit up if I did that.
yeah. Hey,
So
let's.
probably not gonna
We're gonna get some. We're gonna get some shirts
do
made. It's
that.
gonna say the back is gonna say
But
to
I
the
mean,
ones
right
that
out, Dad.
know.
Right out, Eric's dad. I do appreciate. He is the one of the none. That's your
No,
dad.
sometimes
The one of
we've
the
had
none is
free,
your dad, and I
and then
appreciate you. No,
that's
thank you so much. By the way, Mr.
that's the
July,
one that
I've never told you this personally, but I do appreciate that you watch every one of these. I do. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it.
the
As you were saying, my bad.
we get more views after we're off live than we do when we are live.
Because nobody knows when we're gonna go live. Because
You know what I'm
we
gonna do?
don't fucking tell anybody.
You know, oh, I don't tell anybody either. I just there it is. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a picture of Pat McAfee, and we're gonna put a deal on there. We will have Pat McAfee on the show, and then we'll have the picture up, and then Pat McAfee will be on the show. Huh? I wouldn't. I won't be saying the real Pat McAfee.
I think we probably get in trouble for that.
Like, we gotta have Pat McAfee. Here's Pat McAfee.
I don't think McAfee would get so angry.
Yeah, but you know what? If he did get angry, we're like, look, we put a good picture of you on a tongue depressor. We put your face on a stick. Or
that would be a fucking hella funny.
I'm telling you.
Oh, bro.
Do they even sell magazines anymore?
That shit could go viral and we could be famous, bro.
We got to find a place that still
sure.
sells magazines. They cut the pictures out.
Bro, or just screenshot a fucking picture of him off the internet. And what if it just sits there?
Now you're wanting me to do two things. I was just going to cut it out and put it on a stick.
No, that's what I'm saying. But then just have like the stick there and like maybe off mic or whatever and be like, like it's Pat McAfee talking. You know
that's kind of what I was not. That's kind of what I was going to do. We could sit there and be like, so Pat on a stick. What do you think this is going to be? Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah. All right. I guess we better cut this short before we get into it way too deep. Hey, to the ones of the nuns. Uh-oh, here he goes.
Oh, that could be funny.
All right. I personally want to say a bye-bye to Byron. Nice never meeting you, and I hope you enjoy whatever's about to happen to you. And to the ones of the nuns, we appreciate you. Deuces.
Sucks ass.
Enjoy our ending credits with some sponsors.
And sponsoring today's show, we have Dick's Drive-In. Come by Dick's Sunday from noon to 5 and get a bag of Dick's for $10. Come to our biggest Dick's location on the corner of John Holmes Drive and Ron Jeremy Boulevard. Next, we have Chesterfield Cigarettes. The cigarette for all your favorite athletes. Must be 18 or older. Lard. Are you feeling depressed? You want to have a great day? Eat more lard. Sega and their newest gaming system, the Play Cube. Pick one up at your local mall today. Only $199.99. X-ray glasses. See your favorite girl's britches without her even knowing. A must-have for all peeping Tom. While supplies last, get a free shoe mirror for ultimate up-the-skirt action. Pick some up at your local 5 and Dime. Budweiser. Not just your favorite beer, it's hers too. When you need to get her drunk, grab a Budweiser.